Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's David Hodge. Welcome. All right, brothers and sisters. If you've been paying attention to what's taking place in the Middle East, things are not looking good, brothers and sisters. What you see taking place, it's about to blow up. A little ceasefire that's in place. It's not going to last long, brothers and sisters. It's real fragile. And, it's not going to last long. It's about to fade. So both sides, the U.S. and Iran, they both are accusing one another for violating the agreement. So, like I explained, we know what's going to happen before it happens, brothers and sisters. And this thing is just not going to blow over. It's not going to go away. What's taking place with the Strait of Hormuz, you see, this thing's just not going to go away. The U.S. has launched strikes on Iranian linked tankers and naval targets. Iran's responded with missiles and drone attacks targeting U.S. ships and regional sites. Iran is tightening control around the Strait of Hormuz. Shipping and oil transit remains under pressure. Oil and gas markets remain unstable worldwide. Israel still continue to strike on Hezbollah linked targets in Lebanon. Tensions remain high between Israel and Iran despite the ceasefire and the efforts behind them trying to bring this thing to a close. It's not going to, like I said, this thing is not going to blow over. It's not going away. We're headed into a time of unprecedented trouble, brothers and sisters. A time like no other, never will there be. And as you can see, things are not going to just go away. The United States involvement is about to end bad. The tensions between them and Iran is still dangerous. The U.S. has thousands of troops and major naval forces in the region. Officials warn the conflict could restart heavily at any moment. That's what they're saying, brothers and sisters, because it's not going away. And it says that the U.S. and Israeli strikes, they claim that they're doing damage. You see? So if that's what they're claiming they're doing, you think that things are just going to go over well? Things are just going to go away? No, you're causing more consequence. You're causing more problems. You're putting more stress on the situation. You see? So they feel that things have slowed down from how high up it has been, but the region remains extremely unstable with the ongoing military clashes, oil threats, and this ceasefire that's very weak and fragile is going to collapse. That's going to collapse quickly. They're saying that it could collapse quickly, but we know from the NGO's perspective how this thing is going to end. And it's going to end with the defeat of the United States and the defeat of Israel, brothers and sisters. It's going to end with the defeat. And Iran is going to be victorious. You see? We know how it's going to play out. We know exactly what's going to happen. We're at that moment with Michael and his angels versus the dragon and his angels. Michael and his angels is the God, Master Farad Muhammad and his angels, Iran and Syria, versus the dragon, the House of Assad and his angels, which is America, Britain, and false Israel. We know that this is going to end bad for the dragon and his angels. So we know that Iran and Syria is going to take over and gain power over the Middle East, like I explained, with the aid of the God, Master Farad Muhammad. And this is shared in Revelations chapters 12, verse 8 through 9. It says, and not it proved strong, not but place was found of them yet in the heaven, and was thrown the dragon, the great, the serpent, the archaic, the being called devil, and the Satan, the making to air, the being inhabited whole. He was thrown into the earth, and the angels of him with him were thrown, the dragon and his angels, in the houses, which is the House of Assad, America, Britain, and false Israel. Explaining that they're going to lose the war. And when this happens, brothers and sisters, this is going to change reality as you know it forever. And you know, the biggest part is not only America will no longer have any access to oil in the Middle East, which is going to lead to the energy crisis here in America. And then eventually it's going to be, right, once they lose their war, the energy crisis, right? Well, there's going to be a total economic collapse here in America, brothers and sisters. If you understand that, it's going to be a famine. No, nothing. No food, no water, no oil, no gas. Severe social unrest. People freezing to death in the dead of winter, not having energy for heating because everything here is going to collapse. They don't have any access to oil. They can't run their economy. It thrives off oil. It's ran off oil. So when this happens, America's going to go straight to hell, brothers and sisters. And that's why. And it also states, it said, men's hearts will be failing them from fear and the expectation of those things which are coming on earth, coming here to America, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken, meaning that the authority switch that we explained, American Britain lose the war, American Britain, false Israel, and outside defeated. They're going to be defeated. There's going to be a authority switch, you see, because the powers of the heavens will be shaken, meaning those who are in power will no longer be in power. It's going to be, right, it's going to be a change of authority and power with Iran and Syria. And said men's hearts will be failing them from fear, the expectation of those things. I mean, it hasn't happened. So when I'm explaining with no food, no this, no oil, no nothing, no electronics, no nothing, no fun, no traveling, no more doing nothing, no more booking flights, no more kicking it, no more kickback, no more barbecues, no more, no nothing, nothing. So it said men's hearts will be failing them from the fear of that coming here and what they're seeing there: genocide, murder, people getting killed, women and children starving, infrastructure's being blown up, things being interrupted, no water, no this, no that, no. So anything you can think of, any severe recessions, any great depressions, any world wars, any Holocaust, any tragedies, any murders, any anything that you can think of. Uh, the most tragic thing you can think of in your life. We had this time was going to be much worse than that. They said that men having heart attacks from the anticipation of what they see happening over there coming here, and me explaining all this stuff that I'm saying is about to take place. We're going to be a total economic collapse. So, brothers and sisters, that's why I tells you. That's why I said, come out of her. Come out, my people. Come out of her, my people. When we're leaving, we're getting out of here, brothers and sisters. So you don't have to endure these things that's not set up for you. You see? It's not set up for you, brothers and sisters. It's intended for this is their judgment. And they didn't escape judgment. And like, what judgment for what, brother? Why are they being judged? Well, I tell you right here, brothers and sisters, which they don't tell you about. Oh, excuse me, brothers. Excuse me. You're right here, brothers and sisters. This is the vision of horror. It tells you that's why. This is what they're being judged for because of what they did to the black men and women of America. 400 years of hell, horror. You see, they were told not to do this. And this will be the consequence of their actions. If they do it, then they'll die. If they touch us and do all the things that they did to us, completely dehumanize us past imaginable, knocked our teeth out our mouths, shoved poop down our throats, made us eat boo-boo, made us eat urine, made us drink. You see? Made us do horrific things, raped us, raped our women, raped our children, our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents, our children. They did all types of things to us, cut us open, gutted us, fried us, boiled us, hung us, burnt us, fed our children to gators. You see? Decapitated you, mangled you, sodomized, castrated you. The list goes on, brothers and sisters. And it said that that's what they did. 400 years of it, right here. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram. And lo, a horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be sojourners in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they serve will I judge. Excuse me. And afterwards shall they come out with great substance. But thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in a good old age. And in the fourth generation, thou shalt go. Thou shalt come hither, come here again. For the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. All right. Well, there you have it, brothers and sisters. We are the only people that fit the description of the vision of horror. This is what they did to us. This is our true experience. But they whitewashed it and called it slavery. But slavery was just 1%, brothers and sisters. What about the other 99%, which was horror? It was the horror cause. Torture, torment, misery, 24/7, 365. That's our true experience. But they slap you in the face and call it slavery. They spit on you and disrespect your experience. And that's what they're in judgment for. The horror cause. And that's what they're trying to escape as well. You see? So they're under judgment for what they did to us, brothers and sisters. Everything you see taking place in the world is revolved around you. What's taking place is a setup for you. Because we're about to come out. We're getting out of here. Said we're leaving. You see? And even tell you where we're going, brothers and sisters. This is the Abraham covenant. It says, in that day, God made a covenant with Abram, saying, until thy seed have I given this land from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Bam. So not only does it tell you everything we would go through, then it said we would come out. We're getting out here. We're leaving. They go back to come here again. They'll go back in peace. They'll leave out with great substance. We're getting the hell out of here. Then to tell you where. It says between these two coordinates, which if you look on the map, it's right there. Great Arabia. You see? It says we're getting the hell out of here, brothers and sisters. And that's why I said all these things to come, you don't need. That's not for you. That's not set up for you. You set up for greatness. You see, which they don't want. That's why they're out to destroy you, because they do judgment. And they're trying to escape judgment, which is you. You are the judgment. It says, do unto them as was done to you. Yeah, you see, that's where we are now in time. We submitted, and now we're at the time where we have to rise up and we got to get our mind back, because they impose their mind on you, and now it's time for you to do the same. You get it? You get your mind back, then you impose your mind on them. Do unto them as was done to you. It said you get a judgment. They don't want to be judged. They're trying to escape it, and you the personification of that judgment. It's you. So not only are they trying to get rid of the evidence, you're the judgment. Literally. You're literally their judgment. So not only trying to sweep you under the carpet, sweep you under the rug, sweep you under the dresser, get rid of you. They're trying to literally get rid of you, because you are literally their consequence, the negative consequence that they deserve. So they're trying to escape that. You see, they're trying to get rid of us. That's what they said. They're going to attack us. You see? They're going to attack you, brothers and sisters. They're going to attack you. That's what it said. You see? And not only are they going to attack you because of the ideology, right. That's the point, too. The ideology is reality. You see? The idea of this reality is structured around is right. False Israel. The world is structured around the idea that false Israel is the true seed of Abraham. You see? So they can't allow that to happen. What am I saying? Oh, can't allow what to happen, brother? Well, false Israel was about to be destroyed. You see? Because when like I explained to you, mean men's hearts are filled from fear and all these things, because all this chaos is going on. And on top of that, I told you what's happening when the war kick off, Iran and them will be victorious. What I mean? I said American Britain be kicked out, House of Fire defeated, false Israel isolated. Meaning they're about to be destroyed. And they say when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, know that their destruction is near. You see? And Jerusalem is the capital of false Israel. So I'm saying when you see false Israel surrounded by armies, know that their destruction is near. You see? They say flee, 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 flee. Telling you to go, 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 go. Don't go back to get your baby. Because during this time, you can't even go back to get nothing. That's how serious this moment is. That's how serious and intense this time is. You have to make a decision not to go back and get your baby. So hopefully your baby's with you during this time, because you have to make a do or die situation. You have to make a situation that's to save your life, or go back to get your baby and die. You see? So they're going to come attack us. They say they're going to attack all blacks. They're coming to get us. So not only they're trying to get rid of you, they trying to get rid of you because they can't allow the idea to spread that they can't allow that idea to get out and let you find out who you are. Because that means you wake up. And if you wake up, they come down. But if you stay down, they stay up. You get it? They can't allow you to find out that you're the one. Because it said, curse those who curse God's people. You see? And that's what they done. 400 plus years, curse ya. They've been blessing the wrong people. Been blessing false Israel. You see? So they think they blessed. They try to switch the narrative up. They try to change up stuff. Thinking they're going to bless themselves. But now you see? But the reality set in. Now the idea is out. Now they're cursed. You see? Because you can't get away with nothing. You ain't getting away with nothing. Now you instantly understand what's happening. They have to accept now that they're under judgment for cursing God's people. And they realize now that they're in hell. That hell's about to rain on them. I mean, their paradise is snatched. And now they're given hell. You see? And that's when it says the envier becomes envious. The ones who, they're envious of you. They hate you. They can't believe you're about to go off to go make paradise, to go be off into peace, to get the hell out of here. The people they raped and murdered and did all these damn things to, who they couldn't imagine nothing good for. They hated your guts, and they had everything. And look how they treated you. They had everything at their disposal. And look how they treated you. Treated you less than dirt. They treat the animals better than they treated us. And they can't imagine you going off to paradise. You know, they're going to hell. That's why I said they'll become envious. The envy becomes envious of you. Because he had everything. You had nothing. And he hated you. So imagine you got to get everything and he gets nothing. He's about to get hell. Now he's all dried up, all washed up, and due consequence, straight hell. And he seen you off to go make paradise. It said they'll reach out from their grave. Literally, they'll reach out from their grave to take you with them because they're on their way out. You see, won't be no more America. So America's going to be nuked. You see? Never to be a nation again. That's why I said don't invest in America. Invest in yourself. You see? But that's all they gave you, brothers and sisters. All they gave you was American dream. It's not real. It's a nightmare. They hope you never catch the rubber rabbit. Because you find out it's fake. They can never get you to do it again. Now you find out it's fake. You wake up. And you realize what's going on. And you realize your enemies. You realize what's taking place. You realize they hate your goddamn guts. You realize you're still a slave. You realize you ain't free. You realize who your enemies are and what they plotting and planning to do to you, which is get rid of you, annihilate you. And that's what they don't want. They don't want you to wake up. They want to wake that sleeping lion up with sharp teeth. He got sharp teeth, and his belly is empty. He's been getting terrorized and tortured. He's been through extreme stress and tension. He's been tired, exhausted. You see? Been beaten, made miserable. And he's hungry. And now he's waking up. Don't wake him up. Right, because he's surrounded by all his enemies. Now he's going to eat you. You see? Tear you limb to limb. Vengeance. Wrath. Payback. You see? That's what they don't want. They don't want you to rise up. Join their enemies in war. Go off and join their enemies in war and attack them. That's what they fear. You multiply. Join their armies in war and attack them. They afraid of you. That's why they try to abort our babies. They try to imprison our men. 3-strike law. You see? Get rid of the seed. Sterilize our nation. You see? All these tactics to depopulate us. Try to get rid of our people. So they can escape judgment. You see? But ain't no escaping judgment. You see? And that's what they're about to find out here soon. That's what they're about to find out here soon. They can't say, ain't nothing you can escape. You can't get away. It says every action has an opposite equal reaction. Action equal reaction. You'll do your reaction. You see? And that's how it's going to be. You see? And it said, like I explained, it said, come out of her. Right? And that's what this saying. We getting out of here. Bam. Great Arabia. We going home. We getting the hell out of here. Going back home. Woo-hoo. You see? Not staying here in millennium imprisonment. We're not staying here. We said you'll be a fool to do so. We're not settling for the states reparations. Nothing to mess up or to void your contract. We're going home. Sell out your inheritance for a bowl of soup. No. We don't want no plea deals. We don't want nothing. We don't want nothing from you. We want to get the hell out of here. You see? That's what our people want. We want freedom. We want to get the hell out of here. We want to go back to where we belong. You see? So it's invest in yourself, brothers and sisters. Invest in you. Invest in your vision, which is this. The Abraham covenant said you're getting out of here. Invest in your vision, getting the hell out of here. Not staying with your enemies. Staying around the people who raped and murdered you. Said get the hell out of here. Said come out of her, my people, so that you will not share in her sins, her consequence, so that you will not receive any of her plagues. Meaning America's about to get hit. It's like COVID came. They're about to get hit. Boom, bam, boom, bam. You see? There's more plagues to come because she won't let you go. Say, let my people go. Well, they refuse. Bam, they get hit with them plagues. You see? Said, get back to her as she has given. Pay her back double for what she has done. Pour her a double portion from her own cup. Says, give her as much torment and grief as the glory and luxury she gave herself. You see? It said, in her heart, it said, America, she boasts. I sit enthroned as queen. I am not a widow. I will never mourn. Okay. Therefore, in one day, her plagues will overtake her. Death, mourning, and famine. You see? She will be consumed by fire. For mighty is the Lord God who judges her. You see? So, like we explained, no food, no water, no this, no that, no that, no this, no that. You see? And their judgment is going to be compressed into one day, which we know means 1 year. See? It's going to be intense, severe, extreme, literally squeezed into 1 year. Everything that they did is squeezed. Can you imagine that? Unfathomable, unimaginable. Can't even think of it. Can't even fathom it. It's too great. The torture is gonna be great. Woo! That's why you don't need it. That's why I say get out of her. You see? It says this time is gonna be hopeless and dark. It says this day will bring darkness, not light. It says, in that day, you will be like a man who runs from a lion only to meet a bear. Escaping from the bear, he leans his hand against a wall in his house and he's bitten by a snake. It said, yes, the day of the Lord will be dark and hopeless. You see? Without a ray of joy or a hope. That's for the enemies, the devils. You see? Demons. Master black-faced children from the rape of the black woman. This is what's going to be in store for them. Straight chaos. Straight darkness. You see? No hope. No this, no that. No surety. No nothing. Bad news after another, raining down on them. No good news in sight. You see? It says, during this time, men be walking around as if they were drunk, but hadn't had anything to drink. That's how intense it is. Children be gray-headed. Said the most tender-hearted man won't have love, won't have compassion for his wife and his children. It says that a woman would give birth in silence just to eat the child in the afterbirth. You see? Excuse me. Right here. It says her placenta, which comes out from between her feet and her children whom she bears, for she will eat them secretly for lack of everything in the siege and desperate straits in which your enemy shall distress you at all your gates. So I tell you right there, brothers and sisters, she's going to eat her own children during this time. And will be caused, and, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and everyone shall eat the flesh of his friend in the siege and in the desperation with which their enemies and those who seek their lives shall drive them to despair. You see that? So this thing is going to be serious. It's going to be serious. That's why we tell our people, you want to be here. You want to be here during this time. You don't want to partake in this. You want to invest in yourself. You want to get this information that you need to be successful during this time. You see, you want to do your pillars, the 5 mathematical pillars of Islam. You see, you want to understand how the best way to be successful is to be yourself. So you need to know your nature, which is also your protection against all evil. You see, It'll be your protection, your shield, and your power during this time. Which the first one is understanding consequence. Every action has an opposite equal reaction. You see, you put that hot iron on your skin, you're gonna burn your skin up. You turn water on you put water in the pot, put it on the stove, turn the stove on. It's gonna boil eventually. To get hot enough, it's gonna boil. You see, understanding that action equals reaction. Period. The most fundamental principle of the universe. You see, consequence. Now the other ones, that's the one that the foundation of of everything else, which is reciting, which is firming your heart from reciting the Quran. You see, you do that instead of drugs and all these stuff. You recite the Quran. Get the Quran in the name of Allah. You just do that. You do your surah. Find your chapter. Do it for an hour. You see, 30 minutes to an hour. Do more if you need. Firm your heart. Remove them dents. Get that emotion out. See, we get out of here. You're gonna firm up your heart. So you don't have means when it say means hearts be failing, yours won't fail. You see? Your heart be firm. You don't have to worry about that. You move past that. You'll move to the next thing. You see? So yeah, you gotta recite. Then you do your charity. Take care of your children. See? Take care of your children. That's part of your charity. Giving back to those who don't have. Giving to people that's less fortunate. You see? Giving your people the message of the time, what's taking place right now. That all these things is about to come. Warning your people, waking your people up, telling about what's to take place. See? All these things are forms of charity. You see? It's better to give than receive. You see? It's good luck for you. You see? So then you got fasting. 1 meal a day. You eat 1 meal a day. Eat all the calories and stuff that's required in your meal. So if you eat 2,000, 3,000 calories, make sure you eat it all in one setting. Get a 2, 3, 4 hour window, whichever. So you start eating at 4, you close it at 8, or you can close it from 4 to 6. Wherever you're comfortable with, 2 to 7. Keep your window, and then once you get to your window and you're done, after don't go back and start eating again around 10, 11. You cut your window off and you do it again tomorrow. 1 meal a day. You see, you set it up. And you do it every day. That's your power. That's your protection. Your hides. Being together on the same page, same understanding, no confusion, no friction, no nothing, no more. Yeah, no more misunderstanding. No more fighting with one another about 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2. We know that 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. It is okay if a person say 3 plus 1 equals 4. We get it. Okay, that's fine. 0 plus 4 equals 4. Got you. We cool with all these things. As long as we get to 4, we're gonna be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? We know 1 times 1 equals 1. We got it. So we all on the same page, moving towards the same direction, headed the same direction. Boom. We working as one. Everybody getting the same. Everybody getting the understanding, and we all moving the same direction. Getting the hell out of here. Working together to get the hell out of here. That's Hajj. You see, coming together, working together to get the hell out of here. And that's what you need, brothers and sisters. Your protection against all evil, your power for this time. And the information is what's going to smash your enemies. The truth of the time is what's going to smash your enemies. You take what you're saying and you add it with the pillars, and it's going to give you a power punch to knock the enemy straight the hell out. You see? And it said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Means they can't do nothing to you. It said, no hair on your head to be harmed. You see? So you walk through the fiery flames without being burned by without being burned by the flames. You walk through the fiery flames without being burnt by the fire. You see? So, we don't really caught up staying here. It said everything in America is going to be destroyed. So you want to invest in America. You invest in yourself. Invest in uploading your mind. Getting the information at a time to be successful. Doubling down on your discipline. Discipline times energy equals power. Getting your power back. Getting your protection. Up your protection. You see? It's going to protect you during this time from all your enemies. See? And we're preparing to get the hell out of here. You see? So we're going to, doing all this stuff that's taking place, we're going to be moving our way out. We're going to be doing whatever it takes to get the hell out of here. The tribulations, some makeup tests, brothers and sisters. We are all in this together. You see? You do what you're supposed to do, you're going to be successful. So we do exploits. You see? So if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, everything's going to be just fine. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be hard. But things are going to work out in your favor. You got to have that positive reinforcement. Things are going to work out for you. And you see that you're going to see now that you're the God. You see that now you see with your eyes and experience it for yourself once we get there, brothers and sisters. That you're the one. You see? And that's what it takes before you go home. You got to be 100%. So you got to be 100%, brothers and sisters, before you go home. I know for sure, brothers. You got to be 100%. So wherever you are, that's where you'll be. So get to investing in yourself. Because if you're 80, it'll take you 20. If you're 70, it'll take you 30. If you're 60, it'll take you 40. You're going back into the oven. You're going back into the incubator until you're 100%. That's what the tribulation is about. Becoming 100%. Getting those impurities off you till you get pure. You see? So you're 100%. No one can return home until you have thorough knowledge of self. And you're doing everything you're supposed to do. You see? You can't go home with the devil's mind. You gotta get rid of their mind, upload your mind. Then you can return home. Because if you return home with the devil's mind, then you'll be back in hell. You see? Right back there. And that's what we don't want. How you gonna be a kingdom last forever? You got the devil's mind. You're gonna do the same thing that you was doing here. You're gonna corrupt the paradise. You're gonna corrupt the kingdom of heaven. I mean the kingdom that will last forever. You're gonna corrupt it with all your crap, with the way you think. It's all messed up. You're gonna come there with the same stuff that we don't want. Stuff that we're trying to get away from. You come with it. You ruin paradise. You make it hell. You see? So you have to get rid of that mind, hell mind, and replace it. Get the information this time. It's going to help you move into the new reality. Help you be fit. Help you be qualified for where we're going. Because it's still going to be intense. Higher level of mathematics and things of that such. We're not going back down. We're not really call it declining. We're increasing. You see? Our people, we got the hardware, we got the brain for this to elevate. You see, we know people think less of us, right? Like we some apes, monkeys, or whatever. Some damn gorillas with bones in their nose, running around, savages. And people gonna return back to nature. Are we some damn animals or something? No, we intelligent people, brothers and sisters. We're gonna return back to the mathematical standard. All this damn magical fairy tale crap, spooky dooky stuff. All this stuff that people just say and didn't put any thought into it. We're gonna get past that. We're gonna be speaking higher. We're gonna be speaking high level mathematics. We're gonna be talking and carrying ourselves and such. Once we get home, we have a whole new way of life, way different from here. You see, first we got to focus on getting out of here, brothers and sisters. And that's another thing you need to know that we're getting out of here. You see, they don't want you to know that you have a second option. They don't want you to know about the Abraham covenant. They don't want you to know about the vision of horror. If you don't know, then now that leaves you pushing their dream. That's what they want. They want you to be distracted. They want to keep you blind, keep you in self-destruct mode. So you destroy yourself. They can't do it. They'll get you to do it. Say the people out of vision would perish. So they make sure you don't have it. They make sure you don't get it because they want you destroyed. They do. They give it to you. Here, take it. I want to see you do good. I want to see you do good. They don't want to see you do good. They want you eliminated. And they're about to show you just how much they want you eliminated here soon. They're going to be showing you their true colors. You finally see who the devils really are. This whole time, they're right in front of you. Not no spooks, no spirits, none of that spooky stuff. No. The devil was Massa, the one who snatched you from where you was from, took you from your land, brought you here, enslaved and afflicted you 400 years, raped, murdered our people, tormented, tortured us, made us miserable, took our mind from us, took our culture from us, took our religion from us, took our language from us, did all these things to you, branded you like cattle. That's what Massa is. That's what the devil is. Excuse me. Open enemy. You can see him. Easy to see him. It's the demons. It's a little tricky because they blending in with us. They're massive black-faced children for the rape of a black woman. Oreos, black on the outside, white on the inside. You see? Act like they devil daddies. Want to stay here. Never want to leave America. Love everything about America. Love devils. Love everything about the American dream. Totally against you. A cancer to our people. A cancer to our body. They blend right in, but they're dangerous. And we don't want them. Neither do the devil daddy. So that's a hard place. A rock and a hard place. They're stuck in a rock and a hard place. They said they're going to attack all blacks. So that's another thing I meant to mention. They're going to attack the demon children. The demon children were faithful to them. They didn't ever give a damn about their demon children. They use them as leverage to destroy and infiltrate our structure. Use them to get rid of you. Try to turn us all to demons. See? Pollute us with demons. Get us loving master, loving American dream, staying here in America, not calling devils devil, getting rid of the truth and replacing it with the devil's teachings, teaching you to have the devil's mind. L. Ron Hubbard, Scientology, Dianetics, loving devils, loving Jesus. You see? Got you afraid of heaven and hell, psychologically terrorizing you with fear. You see? Keeping you dumbed down, keeping you ignorant to the fact of what's taking place so they can wipe you out. You see? In fact, that's exactly what it's saying. What am I saying, brother? Right there. It's, come on. Let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply. And if war breaks out, they join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land. So what do you mean, shrewdly, brother? It says in a way that they don't see coming. Shrewdly, the way they don't see coming. You see? That's what they be trying to do. I mean, that's what they've been doing. Not trying. That's what they're doing. Doing this way that our people don't see coming. So people think they ain't slaves. We ain't slaves no more because we're not in that. It's not being done in that manner. But they're still doing all these things to you. I explained to you: 3 strikes law, abortions, sterilization, falsely diagnosing us, putting liquor stores and drugs in our community, putting us in messed up communities, messing up, putting chemtrails, messing again, putting us in poor environments with hazardous things, taking stuff out of our food that we need. Now we're deficient of certain things that the body need. They got you all messed up, taking stuff out of our community to make us criminal by survival. That's how their reality is set up for them to thrive off your misery. And it's all in to kill you. He set you up to get you killed by the police, which used to be the paddy wagon and all that stuff, used to be slave catchers. You see? All that stuff is designed to destroy you, get rid of you. They deal with them shrewdly. They're not doing all the hanging and burning you, and cutting you, stabbing you. They ain't shooting you, because you was criminal by survival, and you was messing around with their demon children, demon possessed, being with them, who's got you all shot up and killed. You see? So you got us acting other than ourselves, and you got it all set up to mess you up. So deal with them in a way they don't see coming. You see? That's why people don't realize. These devils, they totally hate you. And how do you know? How do you know they hate you? Because they changed you 100%. You don't blame the manufacturing, or you don't blame the product. Excuse me, brother. You don't blame the product. You blame the manufacturing. So who turns us into these so-called no good people, ignorant savages? You see, who did that to you? Who turned you into niggas? They did. I mean, they're the ones. Because if they were angels, we'd be angels. So back to my point. They changed us to make it more to their liking and to accuse us and treat us in such a manner to say, look at them. They're no good. They're savages. They're this, they're that. They're beasts. Cursed. They can justify treating you this way. So that's how you know they hate you. They changed you 100% because they loved you. They kept you the same. They kept you just like you was. But they didn't. They hated you. So the evidence of their hatred is that the fact that you're not the same from when you got here. That's the evidence. You see? You need nobody tell you that they hate you. You can see it. They took your language, your culture. They took everything from you, branded you, gave you their names. Now you got Master's name. They made your names. This ain't your stuff. They give you all the hand-me-downs, all the crumbs, do all this stuff to you. Put you in situations to get you Get your life taken from you, your family life. You see? Breaking up our families, keeping our men separated from our women, our children. They hate you. And that's why I said you've been fooled to stay here amongst your enemies, people who hate you. He said we're getting out of here. That's why I said come out. And then on top of everything that I shared that's about to take place, when it said men's hearts have failed from the anticipation of just what's coming, having literal heart attacks from what's coming, you don't want no parts of that. It's not for you. It's not for you. You already went through hell. You already went through the Holocaust. You went through all that stuff. Now it's time for you to get your reward. You almost at the finish line, and they're going to reach out from their grave, snatch you down, keep you here, swirling in hell, and receive their judgment. See, because if you decide you want to stay in America, you want to be part of America, anything in America is going to be burnt up. So I mean, everything that you invest, including yourself, is going to be burnt up. You see, that's simple mathematics. Bam, simple math, easy. 1 + 1 = 1. You're dead. So if you stay here, you're dead. You're done. 4. So that's why I say invest in yourself. Invest in your mind. Get rid of the devil's mind, get your mind. Invest in your pillars, your protection, your power. Invest in yourself. Get the hell out of here. That's where your mind should be. Not staying here, where it's going to be destroyed. I mean, that's simple. It's going to be a total economic collapse. You can't survive without oil. You can't survive without food, water, resources, stuff that matters in real life, not concerts and smoking and drinking and partying. And, man, you what's up, bro? What? Trying to get on some chicks tonight, cuz. You can't. That's not what's going to keep you alive. But that's the level they got us. That's the level they got us on. Because that's what they demon children push. Ignorance. So our people, we buying it because we ain't got nothing else. So that's why I said invest in the American, invest in your vision. Invest in yourself. But you didn't know you had a second option. But now you do. Now you do. Now you know. Now you make the better decision to save your life. To avenge your nation. Do unto them as was done to you, which was a command. It's the will of God. You see? Which is in you. It's you. You to be the one to do it. You are their judgment. That's what they feared. Like it says here, they feared it. You join the enemies and fight against them and escape here. They got you hostage. They want you dead. They want you all to go be living good and doing good, being educated individuals who's intelligent, who's the reason why they even exist. That's a whole nother story. Man, they had such a short time. And they're like, man, to hell with that. We need an extension. We need an extension. Y'all get to be here all these times. I want to extend my window. So that's what they want to do. Escape judgment, extend their window. Get rid of you, extend their window. You see? I'm going to extend my time. I can't go this yet. But they're going to go, brothers and sisters. And the point is, you ain't got to go with them. So that's it, brothers and sisters. We're going home. Invest in yourself. Stop investing in the American dream. Wake up, see what's going on. These people hate your guts. And they're planning to destroy our. It's planning to attack us. Literally take you out of existence. Thank you for listening to me, brothers and sisters. Be back with more. Assalamu alaikum.